Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of arts. And in today's stream, I'm going to be back working on this animation that I've been spending the past couple days on. And I am super excited because today and yesterday and today were my days off. And I've been stuck in a building for like hours. I just wanted to get out, chill out a little bit, have some fun. So how did my day go yesterday? I sort of just rode the bus and I had went to dang, what's that place called? I had rode the bus and went to the mall. And I just wanted to enjoy myself. I wanted to, have some fun or just chill out, just not feel so pressured because things have been, I wouldn't say bad, but I've definitely been having a bit of a rough time because of, work and stuff like that. But now I am back to just working on my animation. And this has been nice. It's been going pretty well. I definitely like how as I continue to draw the different aspects of this character, his the shape of his face as well as other things have sort of stabilized. And overall this character, this elf, is fairly fun to draw. Now he might not be a main character, but you guys may see him later on in different pilots and trailers and stuff like that. Because I like what I did with his hair. Like that's a big thing. I'm a very aesthetically geared person, so when I find an aspect or something I like in a character, I just sort of roll with it. Anyway, now that I've roughed out everything, the head, the eyes, the face, different things like that, now I can finally put my final line art on it all and sort of just start blocking everything out. Then I can color stuff later. So let's see. This is gonna be the head. And again, what I'm doing is I am separating the layers. I'm separating, you know, the objects in the animation. Because again, that's a very common practice in animation is when you're drawing like a character or when you're animating something, you can't really animate every single frame because then issues like sizing and proportions may happen. So I'm going to go in, and now that I have this sort of separated and figured out, I know what I'm going to do and why I want to do it. Just going to start blocking it in. And I hope this is the right color. Let me quickly switch to this. Actually, I'll switch to that bluish color. I'm then going to take the eyedropper tool and copy this. And perfect. So I got the color that I've been using recently. And I'm going to take my fluid brush and I'm going to go around. So one of the good things is I got paid yesterday, so that's nice. One of the bad things is got to go back to that same job tomorrow. So you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy this day a little bit as at a time. That's what you have to do, especially when you're doing stuff that you don't want to do. Is sometimes you just have to live in the moment and just enjoy the little things. Cause like, dang, I can't wait till this teaser trailer is done until I get some more views and subscribers because dang, like it's gonna be fun. I definitely look forward to doing more animation in the future. Cause like this, like working in retail, working where I work is horrible. Like people shout at you, people fuss at you. Like now I understand why people say, don't work in retail. You don't want to work in retail. Like I get it. I freaking get it. Cause like it's horrible. And then the managers are lazy. Like the managers don't do nothing where I work. And you can say like, oh, they're managers. You're not supposed to work. But it's like, okay, when I was in college, like I took. You guys know this story. For those of you who have been here long enough, when I was in college, I had to sort of switch majors. So I got like a Bachelor of Science and I had to sort of craft my own major. And so when I was crafting my major, I took different courses in leadership, management, entrepreneurship, different things like that to sort of give me a more foundational understanding of how a business and how teams are meant to run and operate. And literally, like everything that practically everything that the managers do where I work goes against like the fundamental principles of what I was taught. And it shows because where I work, things are going to shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like people are stressed. People are taking on multiple roles. People are doing jobs that they didn't sign up for that they're not getting compensated for. Like all in all, where I work is a very stressful and very um just bad sort of. That's really all I can say. Like I know I'm supposed to be an adult and I'm supposed to use like big words, but like that's really all I can say is like the situation of where I work is bad. And they only care about aesthetics. They only care about how it looks on the outside looking in. But if you have this horrible work ethic and this horrible circumstance where people are stressed out, people are running around all the time. Your managers are pulling workers, station people who are working at a station away to do something else. Then you're gonna have a bad business and you're gonna have a bad store. Like that's just common sense. You can't just assign people to a role and then say like, "Hey, I know you're supposed to be here, but I need help over here." And like the thing is that where I work, specifically like my department, some stuff got stolen, like some very high ticket stuff. These very I work in a section where I'm dealing with like TVs and computers and video games and stuff like that. And some very high ticket items got stolen. And the next day, and even days afterwards, I'll still have managers pull me away. And keep in mind, I have a partner. There are like two, sometimes three people that work in the section and area where I'm assigned. It's just on the specific day where things got stolen, I still didn't have like my codes for the register And there were also some other issues like the person involved, like the worker involved, was an associate. He wasn't like an actual um member of the team, but he did but like the store where I work did have sort of like this joint agreement where outside agents could operate there and sell their merchandise there. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I had to walk people to the front of the store to check out because I couldn't check them out there. And something happened to where like some items were left out and they were stolen. And then it became this big, issue because literally I was the only person working there and I couldn't really do anything. And then the other guy who was like a partner, not a person who worked under my store, but who was a partner, he also had like keys because some of his company's merchandise was also locked up there. So they gave him a set of keys, yada, yada, yada. Some stuff got stolen. And even after that, even after knowing that some high ticket items got stolen, they still are pulling people away, which is maddening. If something just got stolen, if merchandise just got stolen, why on earth would you continue to pull people away from that region and from that area? Like that, if I was a manager and something was stolen under my purview, like I would say, you know what? No, we're not pulling people away. We need as many people here as possible. We need people who are watching and aware. Like I wouldn't even think about pulling someone away after something like that happened. But I mean, hey, I'm not the manager. So like I can't really so I can say as much as I want and bring up like my education as much as I want, but like hey, honestly, that store is going to sink or it's going to have another issue that is going to cause an entire I don't think reformatting is the correct word, but it is going to cause like some issues down the line like something is going to happen. I just already know it. And then what's wild to me is like the other day was when corporate showed up and they, you know, all the managers got in like these festive hats and goofy suits. And like keep in mind those suits were too small to fit some of them and others like it was all fake smiles and fake, happy, everything's fine. Like trying to show that they have everything under control. And literally, as soon as corporate left, it was back to business as usual, like pulling people away, having people do extra work and fill extra roles. Like some people are just fake. Like if there's anything you can take from this, I wouldn't call it a tirade, but just this like me venting on my experience is some people in this world are just fake as hell. Fake as press on nails, fake as fake as inserts in your hair, fake as eyelashes. Some people in this world are just fake. I swear. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting how some people are just so I'm so upset I can't even talk. Like that's how bad it is. Anyway, enough about that. Let me focus on this guy right here. I hope I'm getting the ears right and not making them different on each frame. Because that's, I'm not gonna lie, that's like a little issue I have is when it comes, is like I've never really drawn elf ears before. But like I really hope that that the size stays consistent with this. Oh yeah, if you guys noticed, I actually started the stream a little late because I can kind of do that now. Like I can start my streams later and, you know, not be so sore about trying to get certain things done or rushing. Like honestly, these off days, I love it. I am kind of sad that I have to work Sunday because you know, for uh, like okay, in 2022, many people don't like to talk about religion, but the most I'm going to say is Sunday is a religious day for me. And so because of the time I start, I can't really enjoy my Sundays. And like that's sort of the sad thing is like when I went in for the job, I said, "Hey, can I get Sunday off for religious reasons?" My I asked if I could get Sunday off for religious reasons. The like manager, not the manager, but I guess like she would be a supervisor, said like, "Oh, Sundays are busy days for us. So like you can just start late." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll just start late on Sunday." And so she set it to 3 p.m., which I know it isn't really much, but hey. She started it at 3 p.m., but it was only for that day. And then I started at 4 p.m. like the next Sunday because I was going to be out of town. That's sort of why I had that week of absence is because I was out of town and couldn't really stream or couldn't find the perfect time or area to stream. That's besides the point. But since I've gotten back, I've had to work Sundays from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So like I can't really I can't really indulge in my personal practices, I guess you could say. Like I'm not trying to be specific or I'm not trying to like be controversial, but like it is kind of sad because I do miss it. Actually, okay, I think I know what the issue is with this head and why it's so weird. Like, the top of his head is actually supposed to protrude more because it is a side view. And, like, this is gonna sound really weird, but, like, so as you, hold on. So as you turn your head to the side, your the midpoint of your eye is meant to be aligned with the with is meant to be aligned with where your ear connects to your head. And so as you turn, what happens is instead of getting a front view like this or like this, we're actually supposed to see more of the side of your head. So his head should actually come out and be more bulbous like this. Well, not that extreme because that does look kind of it looks bad, but you get the idea. Like his head's meant to come out more. So I'm gonna try something like this. That looks a bit good. That looks a bit better. Let me zoom in and sort of meld this together, and then I'm gonna take the eraser tool and clean this up a bit. Now let me turn on my onion skin on, and I want to make sure that things stay somewhat consistent. Oh yeah, one of the things that I'm happy about and excited about is how some of my older videos are still getting views to this day. Especially like my animation tips and tricks videos. Like my what is in betweening, that's still getting views. My animating on ones, twos, and threes. My video on purging is also getting views as well. Purging your memory and data, stuff like that. Um, my animation streams, like they get more views here and there, but I'm really liking just how things are going. Like I don't know what do I call this? Like how do I not sound jerkish? But I guess like I have passive views coming in, which is really nice and it's really exciting because I'm just so excited and so happy I can't really talk. Is that a bad thing? That might be a bad thing or it might be a good thing. I don't know. Now, let me see this right here. Let me zoom into this ear real quick and let me draw this. Now then, let's see here. Oh yeah, another thing about me and how I've been doing. I've actually decided to start and learn Igbo. You see, my dad, he's full Nigerian and he's from the Igbo tribe. And I will say that I've been getting like closer to my dad, and I've always been close to my dad. Like I always call him every night, check in, say how he's doing, different stuff like that. But like recently, I have been getting closer to him, and so then I'm like, you know what? I want to learn Igbo. Like I want to learn my mother tongue. I want to learn my dad's language, and it's kind of hard because I wish there were books or I wish there were like, I don't know, guides on YouTube or something like that. But like I have found this nice small creator. And she is a small creator. Like I'm gonna just be honest. Like some of the best content on YouTube is from small creators. Honestly, it's like once they get big and they have like formulaic content is when it's not when they fall off, but it's more so like because their stuff is formulaic, it gets sort of, I want to say, tiring, or you no, not tiring. What I'm trying to say is once people get up in subscribers and they find their niche, it sort of gets hard to tune in with them. But hey, like anyway, I'm trying to look her up. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I may have to look through my history because like I was listening to her, I was listening to her videos the other night and they're like really good. Where is it? Oh yeah, her channel name is called In Between Cultures. And I'll probably like link her. Yeah, yeah, give me a second. Gonna copy this. And keep in mind, like I'm on my phone. Sadly I'm working from a laptop, so I can't really like have I'm already working on my drawing tablet, so I can't have like a second screen. I can't have a second screen yet where I can like look at my display or have another browser open while on YouTube. I sort of just have to go by phone. I know. You know, it's terrible, but like, hey, that's just how we doing it right here. Don't get upset. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing and what I've been like watching for the past couple nights. And keep in mind, like I rewatch it, I am gonna start like writing things down. I've just been trying to listen and sort of go by memory. But like I remember taking French in like high school and how I would use my French to watch like shows and cartoons in French as well as like Miraculous Ladybug. Like I remember like I would listen to the Miraculous Ladybug French dub because the French episodes came out sooner. And I would also listen to the French news and I'd be able to pick up on every couple of words. But like um That's sort of what I'm trying to do is listen with Ebo, but I should start like writing it down, and I am gonna do that. But like anyway, it's been a nice experience because it feels there's just something about connecting with an aspect or with a part of your history that feels so fulfilling. Because the thing is that in high school, I was an avid reader. Like I would sit at the cafeteria and I'd like have a book or two on world history and African history with me. And like I would eat while reading that book and then I'd go back. I'd return the book, get another book. Like I learned about the Phoenicians and I learned about I learned about a lot of stuff. And it's sort of hard for me to call on it like sporadically up to this moment because it's just been like so long ago. But like I remember reading about the Phoenicians. I remember reading about the Arabs, the like how Arabs had children with black people and that became like its own group of people. I forgot the correct name for it. I remember reading about how the Phoenicians came up north and like settled and created different cities and lands. I learned about like ancient forms and styles of agriculture, industry, different things like that. How Africa had like many folk tales. And I will say there is a power in knowing your history. Like there when you know where you've come from, you tend to act with more I want to say dignity and control and assertiveness. You know, I'm gonna go back a few scenes and try to fix this thing that it's happening right here because this is bugging me. Like I can't move forward because I'm thinking about this. This chin bothers me. It bothers me a lot. So I'm gonna erase some of this. I'm gonna go down and I think that's better. Like yeah, that's way better. Okay. I usually like to have my streams short and like I usually like to have my streams short to like get through whatever I need to get through and like be done with it. But I definitely want to have a longer stream and like if I need to take a break or get more coffee or whatever it may be, I'm definitely gonna just like pause the stream or like find a nice stopping point to get more coffee and get something to drink, whatever. Like, no, like I have been working from 2 to 11. Like, I get home, I pass out, wake up, I'm like, shit, I gotta go to work again. I'm gonna freaking enjoy this. Like, my 2 days off, I'm gonna enjoy this shit. So I just took another sip of coffee, and now I'm gonna work on this frame. So let me just select this, and I'm going to move this over. You see, sometimes you kind of just have to uh redraw or like copy paste old frames. This may look bad, but it's all about keeping size and consistency. I swear. Like this isn't as bad or as unheard of as you may think. Like animators do this a lot, where they will copy and paste over and other stuff like that. It's completely normal. Now for this one, what I am going to do is have a bit of a slight deviation or coming forward a bit, because what's actually happening is, even though the previous frame was a side view, his head is actually turning a bit more inward here. So since I have the onion skin up, what I can do is sort of use my context clues. I'm definitely gonna have to like foreshorten the ear a bit. Foreshortening, my favorite buzzword, the thing that I learned. Anyway, uh, let, let, let's see here. Pen tool, and so it's gonna be somewhere right here. So let's. Essentially, what I'm trying to express is that because his head is turning, you as the viewer or the audience is going to see like more of his ear. So what I also need to express is sort of like this coming forward of the chin, and then the back of his head. You're going to be able to see more of that. So this is actually going to curve outward. You're going to see the base of his head more with his. This is definitely going to be more curved because as his body sort of goes in, you're actually going to see less of his nose and less of the outline of his mouth. So this can come forward. And here comes the hard part, or rather, the more, I want to say, difficult part. which is returning to that consistency. Dang. One of the issues is that as I was drawing it and as I continued to rough it out, I definitely liked this more pointy yet angular chin I gave the elf. Like if I could somehow take the jawline of this section but keep the big upper head of like the previous sections, like I would be set. Things would be perfect because that's like the perfect elvish sort of beauty and elvish facial structure that I've been trying to go for. But like that's the whole thing with, you know, animating and character design is like sometimes it's difficult. You can draw something on paper and you can say like, "Hey, this is what this character is supposed to look like roughly." But then when you start drawing and you have to account for like the head movement and turning heads and like dynamic positions, it can be hard to keep that consistency. It's something that's definitely a factor of like, training. You have to get used to it. You have to, you know, just do it regularly and repeatedly. I think I've reached my hour mark. Definitely gonna go over because you guys deserve it after everything. After how things have gone, like y'all definitely deserve an extra hour or two. So try to bear with me through all that. 20, 714, 30. Okay. I was doing some quick mental math for something. I was looking at something. Don't worry. Dag nabbit. I'm trying to get this ear. I think what I can do is this is gonna be horrible, but like copy this frame to here. And I'm gonna take this head, move it to about right here. Then I'm just gonna have to like erase some of this. Dang, his ears are getting smaller, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, dang. I'm not used to drawing elves, okay? Like, it's not really my strong suit. So, I think I've talked about world building enough and what the world is supposed to be like. I guess I could talk about like my hopes and aspirations. So, for Witches 13, for this show, I definitely want this show to be, if it becomes big, it becomes big. Like, I'm not I don't want to be like too rough on it or too like pushy. If it does well and if it succeeds and like I get millions of views or whatever, whatever it may be, like I'd be happy. But for the most part, like my goal and my intention is to not just make a singular show, but in fact make a world. Make a world so that I can tell many stories and constantly come back to this property and like tell a story from a different angle or tell another issue that may be going on in this world. Like that's pretty much what I've done with the world that I've created. Magic is back in the world. People can pretty much do whatever they want as long as they figure out how to do it. So like it's a world where magic exists and there are many stories that can be told. There are many stories of political intrigue or drama or like not just action. So this first show, Witches 13, it's definitely gonna be more on the drama, thriller, action side, and it's gonna be thought provoking. But who knows? Maybe later on, I might make a show about a college student, or I might make a show about politics or a war that goes on in this world. Like it doesn't all have to be under the Witches 13 banner. It can be under a new name or a different name. And that is what I think probably one of the most beautiful or one of the most interesting aspects is when you make a world, and when you make a world that's so open-ended, you can do pretty much anything with it. So let me go back to this frame. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Excuse me. Just clearing my throat. I hope it wasn't bothering you or anything like that. Let's see here. We have. Okay, let me add some more frames before I keep drawing. And that's the final frame. So now I just need to draw all this stuff in. If I'm being completely honest, like, this just gives me a reprieve. Like, this just really helps me. I certainly feel a lot better after, well, just everything. Just everything. So let's see here. Oh, son of. Are you freaking serious right now? I really drew. Oh my gosh. That... Oh wait, it's a different color, so all I have to do is just select it, right? It's a good thing selection selects only the color, because I would have been in trouble and I would have been so upset if I had to just like redraw and redo all of this. I'm telling you. Like okay, for all of the weaknesses that anime has, it does have some really good strengths. And it does have some things that I can't just take away from it. Like that's how good anime is. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Cause when it wants to be, it can be merciful. When it doesn't want to be, good luck. Good luck. But yeah, let me just lock this, go back to the head, and fill this in. You know, sometimes you got to be careful. Sometimes you got to pay attention to what you're drawing and what you're doing, cause you can mess up. May not mess up often, but you can mess up, and then it becomes this whole issue, and then you're like, "Dang, I wish I did this, or I should have done that, or I should have noticed that this was happening." And Oh yeah, so you guys already know, but like just a reminder, if you need an animator or a graphic designer or someone to do art for you, hit me up. You you can like send me an email or something like that. Cause like I do that stuff. Like I can do anything and I can pretty much do everything. Though I'm an animator, as you guys can tell from my streams and what I've worked on, I'm also I also, edit my own audio. I edit my own video. Like I do art. You guys have seen some of the art I've posted here to YouTube. And for those of you who are subscribed to my Instagram and ArtStation, you guys know I post there as well. I do storyboarding, in betweening. I love to in between. That's probably one of my favorite things. I do coloring, character art, character design, concept art. I'm working on my environments. What else? Video editing, audio editing, compositing, cleanup, photo cleanup, different things like that. So if you need me, just shoot me a shot. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I have a Fiverr, I have a Buy Me a Coffee. If you guys need anything, I'm serious. Just hit me up. You know what? I think I'm gonna finish this. Then I'm gonna start on either. What's more exciting, the face or the hair? Like, I just have to think about that. I'll probably do the face next because I just like the hair more. So it's gonna be fun for me to. Okay. I think the reason why I like drawing hair so much, at least, no, the reason why I like animating hair, because I don't like drawing it, but I do like animating it. The reason why I like animating hair so much is because of like the wave principle and like how it's just fun to draw, okay? It's just fun to draw. And I like it. I like the subtle movements that happen with hair when people are walking. So it's like when it's what makes the animation come to life. I could talk about like wave principle and animation forever. And just so you know, yes, I'm gonna make him blonde. Hmm. Should I make him like a dark elf or like? No, I'll just go for like vanilla elf for now. I'll make another character a dark elf. This is just so exciting, and I'm so happy. You see, whenever I'm like drawing or animating, I get super excited. I love it. Like I love animating, and like even after the stream, I'll still keep drawing for a little bit before I actually stop because I'm just so eager. Like honestly, if somebody hired me as like their animator, I'd gladly do overtime without getting paid for it because it's just so fun. Like uh and I will say that working in a position that's not my chosen field or like is not what I graduated in, it makes the times where I do draw and it makes the times where I do get to animate that much more fun and exciting, and I feel like I don't know, do it better or I do it with more eagerness, which also helps me. Now to change the opacity to, I want to say 50% opacity. And I'm also gonna lock it because I don't really need to, at least not yet. I don't need to see like the facial details yet. So let me go back here. I'm going to go up here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I could probably just draw the face first, or like rough out the face. Then afterwards, I'll do hair and other stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay, I see the problem with the head. The chin is too close. It's giving the impression that the character is looking down. So what I'm gonna have to do is erase some of this head down here. Or rather not erase it, but I am gonna have to re-angle it across. And maybe put it up here some. No, like that. Wait a second. Yeah, like that. Now it's too far down. So what if I? Okay, I'm gonna zoom in real quick. And if I do this, his cheek is also too pointed for an elf. So I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to bring this here. And then let me erase some of this, like so. That looks much better. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go back in and do some more cleaning up and retouching, but all in all, that looks good right there. Looks nice, looks good. Okay, now that that is cleaned up and that looks 10 times better. It looks so much better. Earlier, I was like, this looks wrong, or this doesn't look right to me. How do I fix this? It looks way better now. Focus, focus, stay focused. Now, what was I working on? Oh yeah, the face. I was working on the face. Let's see here. The face. Well, first I need to figure out what that is and erase it. It might be a part of the body, in fact. Yeah, it's part of the body. So let me just erase that real quick. Head, hair. Let me lock this. I'm gonna lock the head. Then the face. I'm gonna add a new frame. And I'm gonna type face. Crap. So let me draw a few frames so then I don't have to go back for a while and draw, or I can work faster. Okay. Dang, I forgot how to. So it's like the eyes are aligned with the with where your ear connects to your head. So that's where the eye is aligned to. And then the nose was aligned to. I think it was like the midpoint. No, it wasn't the midpoint. It was something else. Let's see. Fluid brush. want to rotate this a little bit. Okay. And then after this, I'm going to work on the eyebrows. I'll do the eyes last because there's like a lot of eye closing and shifting that I have to work on. But, yeah, I'm going to do the eyes last. Okay. Just adding a few more frames. Getting this done. Yeah, I'm already liking this like 10 times better than what I first had because when I was first doing this, honestly, I don't know where my head was. I think I was just tired or like I was still sort of new to. I wouldn't say I was new to animating because I've been animating for like a long time, but it's more so like I was still a bit fresh and rusty. So I was just drawing everything on one frame. But then when I actually went and played it back, there were so many animation inconsistencies and jumping motions and like things would move around where they shouldn't and it was really sloppily done. So I'm like, even if this is only gonna be 2 seconds long of animation, it still needs to look good. I still want it to look good and look somewhat professional, if not professional, make it look like I'm competent in what I'm doing because I am competent. At least I hope I'm competent. At least I'm competent. Like I hope I know what I'm doing. Okay. Excuse me. I just had to clear my throat a little bit. Yeah, I may have to draw a new nose for this one. Oh dang! Apparently, I gotta go. My mom just texted me that she's supposed to be getting a package. So let me check real quick. It was quick, and I am back. Yes, my mom had ordered something. I think she ordered it from like Amazon or whatever. I don't know all the details. I just went out, picked it up, brought it back in the house, and that was pretty much it. Anyway, I was working on. Yes, I remember now. I was working on the face. I just finished the nose, so now I'm gonna do the eyebrows. Then I'm going to. Then after I do the eyebrows, I may just skip the mouth and do the hair. No, no. Even though I like doing the hair, sometimes you have to wait till the end. Like, cause I know that if I do the hair, I'm gonna procrastinate on everything else. So let me just do the eyebrows and mouth. I mean, this stuff is exciting for me. Like, what else can I say? Honestly, I love doing this. I love animating. and it already looks so much smoother than what I had before. Like, this is something I could get lost in. Honestly, I could get lost in animating and drawing and all that. It's so beautiful and it's so exciting and it's so fun. Like, having something in my mind and then drawing it for others to be able to see and view and partake in. Like, I love animating. I love doing this. Which is why it kind of pains me each time I apply for a job and get rejected because I'm like, I love this. I love doing this. Like, I could do this for hours. I could do this for hours. I could draw, animate, what have you for forever. And it's so amazing. It's so fun and so nice to do. I just love it. Oh, like I'm just waiting for the day some studio or whatever hires me, cause like I've been applying like crazy. I've been applying everywhere, and I'm just waiting for the day that another studio will hire me because honestly, mm, I was about to say something and jinx myself, but like I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If I could do this for free, I would. If I could do this for free, I would. Okay. It is 12:51. I think I've been streaming for quite a while now. I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, I think I might go to like 1:30 maybe, because I am making some pretty good time. And like, if I'm being completely honest, I just want to enjoy this day until I have to go back to work tomorrow and then work for 5 days and come back Thursday. Okay, that's done. Now I just need to get the mouth, the eyes, and then the hair. So, let me do the eyebrows. So now I just need to figure out how am I gonna draw. How am I gonna draw this? Most artists have issues drawing hands. For me, it's mouths. If I'm being completely honest. Not to say that I don't know how to draw mouths. It's just I don't know how to get the shape of a mouth. Like, do I just draw a line? Excuse me. That's so improper. Excuse me. I apologize for that. I don't know if I should just draw a line or should I draw like the corner of the mouth and have like that little check mark. Well, I guess I'm gonna figure it out today while I'm on stream. After this stream, I think I'm gonna like apply to maybe 2 or 3 more jobs. Then like play some video games. Then I'll work on this off stream some more. But I'm getting a lot done. Like you guys don't usually see this much. So that I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a good sign that I'm doing more than I usually do. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Oh yes, this stream is about 2 hours and 20 minutes. You guys are going to enjoy yourselves. I know most of my viewership comes like after stream once I've already finished. But like yeah, you guys are going to enjoy yourselves. This is like peak quality like you guys get to spend a minute with me on this one. So oh, my mom called me a few minutes ago. So let me just like let me mute myself and call her back. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I tried to call her, but I think she was in the middle of something. So, yeah, back to the stream. So, for all of these other characters and stuff you see, I'm definitely in the coloring phase, but for this front character, I'm redoing him. Let's see. Maybe I can. let's see here. I'm looking at like examples of mouths from like 2D animation. So I'm trying to figure out like how I want to do it. And no, I'm not gonna copy and paste, but I am gonna like try and draw inspiration from it. Let's see, what was the other show? Seems like most people just use 2 lines for the mouth, so I guess that's good. I can do that. I'll see how it looks. It's probably not gonna look good coming from me, but let's see here. How do I need to hide the body just so I can see. First, let me select. Delete that. And delete that. I think I know how to draw mouths now. At least I know how to animate mouths. Woo, almost done. And you guys got about what? 20 more minutes of me? Actually no, because it's almost 120, so you guys got like 18 more. No. That's the wrong math. 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes, yeah. Before I have to go and leave you, and I'll be back Tuesday, but you know my Tuesday streams, they're pretty short. But anyway, that's Okay. Now for the second to final part. I'm doing the eyes last, okay? Like I'm gonna save them for last. But I am finally glad that I figured out how to draw mouths, cause like being completely honest, I didn't know how. I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, this doesn't look right. That looks nasty. That looks horrible. Got them down packed now. At least closed mouths. At least animated closed mouths. I know how to do it. Things are coming along nicely and things are getting exciting. I love this. It feels like as I continue to draw and as I continue to look at different examples and stuff like that, it gets better. Like, honestly, genuinely, I'm getting better as I continue to draw and animate and work on this. And it's exciting. Like I love this. I'm good. Like I'm just so excited, and for like no reason. Well, I wouldn't say no reason. Like the reason is because I'm doing something that I love, that I'm passionate about, and something that I'm fairly skilled in. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick. Seems like I got some stuff that's gonna be behind the head. So first let me see what I can draw. I think this piece right here can go behind the head, and I'll just like draw. Yeah, that looks about it. I'm just trying to figure out like how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna draw this? Because there are some aspects that are gonna have to go hide behind some stuff, some things. But all in all, this seems possible. This definitely seems doable. So first of all, let me change the opacity of the hair to 50. And so now I'm going to call this frame front hair. So this is going to be all of the areas where the hair is appearing in front of certain aspects of the body, like on top of the head, or this is going to be the frontmost layer, is what I'm trying to say. Now let me just add some frames right here. So then I don't have to go back. Okay, no, I can't draw every single individual stroke because that's going to be a consistency nightmare. So I think I'm just going to lessen the amount of strokes I do. So let me just Control Z all the way back. And I'll do this one, do one right here, one right here, one right here. I'm gonna do this. Oh man, it is 1:30. I have officially kept you guys prisoner for too long. It's about time I wrap this stream up, and it's about time I go. But this was fun. This is very nice. I definitely think Fridays are gonna be my more later streams. Sometimes I talk too fast. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys just liked sitting with me talking about many things and watching me while I work on this animation, this teaser trailer. And yeah, it's coming along nicely. But yeah, it's almost done. At least I think it's almost done. I pretty much finished maybe two, three scenes. Just need to draw backgrounds for them, and then I'll be done. And then I can put this all together and upload it. But yeah, this has been a one woman army. A one. Did I say one woman? I was thinking of a one woman to play. This has been a one man army, a one man project. It's taken a while, but it's coming through. It's getting done, and I've been enjoying working on it. I've been enjoying the slow growth that I've had, and the people who stop by, check in, say how you doing. They watch me for a few minutes and they leave, go about their way, or like they like to check in every once in a while. But yeah, this has been nice. This has been good. This has been fun, and I hope you guys stick around for quite a while. Anyway, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. I have Instagram and Facebook. Nah, not Facebook. I have Instagram and ArtStation. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon in case you want to support me further. And just share. Get the word out. Talk about me to your friends or your family or whoever you think would like and enjoy this. I have my tips and tricks series. I also have some animation exercises I've done. And you can always rewatch my streams, which are nice, fun, entertaining, yada, yada, yada. I talk about world building in my streams and different stuff like that, different things I've gone through. But yeah, I won't keep you guys for too long. Anyway, this has been Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art, and I'll see you guys in my next video or stream. Bye.